Rider, and welcome to Toku Time. You know, a wise man once told me a long time ago, you can't know where you're going until you know where you've been. I've been watching Tokusatsu for over 8 years now, and I don't need to tell you that Kamen Rider has come a long way. April 2011 marks the 40th anniversary of this world-renowned franchise, and we've seen it all. Grasshoppers, flying riders, beetles, dragons, Greek letters, legendary Oni, warriors with peaches on their heads, vampires, douchebags, two people becoming one, chimeras, and so on and so forth. But to celebrate this momentous occasion, we need to go back to the roots, with a remake made in 2005, of course. That's right, Toku faithful. We're going to celebrate a dynasty, the birth of a notion. We're going to look at the two original Tokusatsu heroes that started it all for us, Kamen Rider 1 and Kamen Rider 2. This is Kamen Rider the First. This does raise a good question though. Since there were two riders in the original series, shouldn't it have been called Kamen Rider the First Two? Oh well, I guess it doesn't matter. This movie updates the age-old story we all know and love with a more modern setting and tries to make it more mature, without the uber violence of some other retellings. But you don't have to take my word for it, Toku faithful. It's time we henshined into action with Kamen Rider the First.
先生、明日の会議。先生の一票で日本の経済地図が大きく変わることになるでしょう。
うん。海は出さねばならんってことだな。
We start with random businessmen being killed by Spider-Man. Damn, Spider-Man's going to extremes to make sure the new movie doesn't suck. Cut to our protagonist, Takashi Hongo, who's enjoying the sakura blossoms, it seems. Actually, he's on his way to work.
何度見ても感動です。水の結晶がこんなに美しいなんて。でしょ？
それにしてもよ、熱心だよな、アスカさん。いくら取材つってもさ、ここんとこ毎日じゃん。
すいません。できるだけ正確な記事が書きたいものですから。
極端に言えば、水の面に美しいものが映った時、その水の結晶は美しくなる。あ、人間の体の 60% は水でできていることはご存知ですか？美しいものを見ると人は元気になる。それはもしかしたら水の結晶そのものが物理的に変化しているからなのかもしれない。
では私たちの普段の生活も美しいものに満たされればそれだけ幸せになれるということですね。
その通りです。
Oh great, another journalist chick sticking her nose in where it isn't needed, and that'll land her in mortal danger. Hopefully this one can act unlike some we've seen before. Takashi heads home, but soon the plot catches up with him.
おめでとう本郷武史君。この度あなたは神聖なるショッカーのメンバーに選ばれました。さあ皆さん盛大なる拍手を。
Okay, fine, I'll listen to your religion. Okay, just turn off that spotlight. It's very annoying and I can't see a thing. So they abduct our hero and turn him into one of them, codenamed Hopper. Later down the line, Asuka follows up on that story about the inhumanoid sightings with her fiancé, Katsuhiko. But here's a shocker, no pun intended. Everyone she's interviewed about them goes missing.
最高です。これ以上の喜びありません。
Hell yeah! Why did I waste all those years studying snowflakes when I could be doing this for a living? Now I get to kill people with my kung fu power!
死んでる。
なんで一体誰が
So, big surprise, Asuka is next on their hit list. When Shocker goes to kill Asuka, her boyfriend runs like a coward. Gee, way to stay and protect your woman, douche. I'm gonna kill you for being such a little cowardly bitch. Oh, and you saw me and you can't live to tell about it. That too. But before he can kill said coward, Takashi has what alcoholics refer to as a moment of clarity and remembers who he is. If it's one thing anime, tokusatsu, or Japan in general has taught us, it's that snow can fix anything.
Magic!
Shut up, you weirdo.
Takashi is able to drive off the spider monster, but this happens.
Katsuhiko?
This totally isn't what it looks like. Well, I would do the J-Hero justice system here, but it's only a movie. I'll just say Takashi is guilty until proven innocent.
本当戻ってきてくれてよかったよ。実はさ、すっごい心配してたんだ。本郷くんがマジで大学辞めちゃうんじゃ。
本郷さんと二人にさせてくれませんか？
え？
なんで勝彦を殺したの？なんとか言いなさいよ、人殺し。
Well, I guess just saying I was captured by an evil secret organization and turned into a grasshopper man, but I was actually trying to save your boyfriend from being killed by a Spider-Man wouldn't have solved the problem, now would it? Our hero tries to do the right thing, but he has trouble controlling his powers and abilities far beyond that of mortal man. This is evident when he barely saves a girl from being run over.
非常に強い力で胸を圧迫されたようだ。
You know, Takashi, it's times like this, you gotta remember what Uncle Ben said. With great power comes great... Oh, sorry, wrong insect-based superhero. Then we cut to someone trying to commit suicide. Wait, what? I wish you would step back from that ledge, my friend. You could cut ties with all the lies that you've been living in. And if you do not want to see me again, I would understand. I would understand. Wait, who the hell are you, and why should I care if you jump off a building? When did this movie turn into General Hospital? So they talk this suicidal patient down and send him back to bed. Okay. Takashi gets some help from an old mentor of his, Tachibana. He gives him the new bike, the Cyclone. I guess he just lets him have it for free or something. I didn't see him pay for it. Wow, superpowers and a free motorcycle. You're a lucky. Takashi tries to convince Asuka not to dig any further because Shocker will find and kill her. She, of course, doesn't listen. Fine then. Jeez, try to kill one woman's fiancé and pay for it the rest of your life. But it doesn't take long for Shocker to catch up to her, but luckily Takashi is there to help. Uh-oh, here comes the Shocker soldiers who look like, exterminators. Wait, what? Hey, Asuka, since I did save your life and everything, could I have 10,000 yen for gas money? I kinda burned it all up in that spider fight. Please, just 500 yen for the bus? Help a guy out here. Look, I'm very remorseful, you cow. Fine, you've made a very powerful enemy today. Oh great, more of the suicidal patient. What the hell does this have to do with a Kamen Rider movie? It's like someone edited 2 separate movies together like a film school project. Well, since we're not getting rid of him anytime soon, his name is Haruhiko. And apparently he has a terminal illness. He's visited by Miyoko, a volunteer who tries to cheer him up.
私原田美代子。美代ちゃんでも美代ちでも美代っぺでも好きに呼んで。よろしく。
もう二度と来ないでください。はっきり言って迷惑ですから。
Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going back up to my room, turn on the Coldplay, and slit my wrist with a scalpel I took. Bitch. You don't understand me. Meanwhile, Asuka tries to drown her sorrow until... Our zombie friend here actually reveals his name is Hayato Ichimonji. He confides in her and she tells him what she knows about the Inhumanoids. Takashi tries to save her.
ちょっと待ってろ。
お前を倒すのが
俺の使命。
Hey, look everybody, it's Mark Musashi. He's doing the suit work for Kamen Rider 2. Mark, hey, it's me, Easy Rider. I interviewed you.
「あなたはこの前のねえ何なの？あなたどうして私を助けてくれたの？」
Does this scene look familiar to anybody?
「ありがとう」教えて、あなたが誰なのか。マスクを取って素顔を見せて。
俺はただ美しいものを守りたいだけだ。
By the way, I totally didn't kill your fiance. Oh great, more meaningless subplot. If I wanted to see obnoxious pricks shun and yell at girls trying to be nice to them, I'd watch MTV. So, you guessed it, Ichimonji is the new Hopper, and he has orders to kill traitors, namely Takashi. He agrees in exchange for keeping Asuka for himself, like they'll ever live up to that bargain.
Did I say that? Well, maybe I did. What do you want? I'm evil!
Takashi and Ichimonji cross paths again, but Asuka gives them both the cold shoulder.
用がないなら帰って。あなたの顔見たくないから。
なんなら俺が追っ払ってやろうか。待てよ。冷たくするな。泣くぞ。
やめてよ。
That is until the bat inhumanoid attacks Asuka and Ichimonji protects her. Oh great, more subplot. We find out that Miyoko is actually a hospital patient just like Haruhiko and is sicker than he is. And like an idiot, she plays around all day until she collapses. How moronic could this girl be?
お前のせいだバカ。
春彦君は悪くないからね。私春彦君を元気づけようとして、それで元気もらってたんだから。
原田美代子さんですね。
あなたは？
お迎えに上がりました。治りますよ。あなたの病気は必ずね。
My intentions are honorable, ma'am. That I can assure you. Meanwhile, Takashi does his best stalker impression and follows both Asuka and Ichimonji. They soon have it out in an awesome battle.
お前やっぱりショッカーだったのか。
一文字君。しっかりして、一文字君。
I'm Takashi. That's Ichimonji, you dumb broad.
あなたは。
Takashi saves Asuka just in time before some pipes nearly crash on her thanks to Ichimonji's carelessness. It turns out Ichimonji won't last very long since all Shocker members need periodic blood transfusions to live. How Takashi is immune to this is beyond me, but who cares? Anyway, two new Snake Warriors catch up to Ichimonji and try to kill him, labeling him a traitor too.
我がショッカーはお前も裏切り者との決定を下した。
Oh, thanks for coming back for me, man. I was just gonna run away again because I had literally nothing to fall back on. Takashi tries to extend a helping hand, but Ichimonji refuses and wants to return to Shocker. And back to the subplot. We see Miyoko is cured and Haruhiko is planting flowers. I'm sure these two have a long and happy future together. Takashi and Asuka spend the day together, obviously falling for each other, and Ichimonji comes back. You don't know when to quit, do you?
可愛いのは俺の前だけでな。
じゃあ俺はこれで。
どこに行く？お前もアスカが好きなんだろ。だったら逃げんな。
Takashi gives a heroic speech. Ichimonji keeps saying he'll beat him until Batman shows up and kidnaps Asuka.
彼女がショッカーに。
お前死ねるか？惚れた女のために。
The two of them decide to go save her, and which is easily one of the coolest scenes of the movie. That was awesome! I should be asking where they got the bikes from because I didn't see them on the boat or anything, but that was awesome! Who cares? Why didn't they give us any guns? Our heroes are soon outnumbered and Ichimonji decides to retreat. Again. Seems to be what he's best at. Eventually he grows a pair and decides to return to fight. I bet you by the time they get to that lab, Asuka already has the drill halfway through her head. Oh no, why didn't we have a cool fight scene instead of saving her first? What are the odds? Actually, they save her just in time. Probably no surprise there, but that's not all, folks. So yeah, if you didn't figure it out by now, the two snake warriors are revealed to be the kids from the hospital. Should have read the fine print on Shocker HMO before taking the operation to cure me. Irony! So the movie ends with the evil leaders retreating, our heroes free all the captured slaves from Shocker, Takashi carries Asuka to safety, and Ichimonji drives off, leaving his whereabouts a mystery. And that was Kamen Rider the First. Well, time for pros and cons. The story was well put together for this movie. I'm not even joking here, I'd almost compare it to the Spider-Man movie. The origin is faithful to its source material, above decent action, and it felt genuine, like it was doing the series justice. And it did all that in a perfect 3-act storyline, not unlike Kamen Rider Zeto. The rewriting of Ichimonji's character. In the original series, he was just a photographer who was kidnapped by Shocker to be the new Hopper after Takashi rebelled, but in the movie, he's different. Sure, he comes off as a prick who's only in it for himself, but to be fair, he does fill the anti-hero role of a Kamen Rider, which has become staple of the series today. Now, think about it. Takashi is the stoic Boy Scout, always doing the right thing, and Ichimonji's the one looking out for number one. It's a good balance, and it's an interesting twist on an old classic. The cameos. If you didn't notice, let me point them out. Tobei Tachibana, the one that gives Takashi his new motorcycle, is played by Tokusatsu alumni Hiroshi Miyauchi. He's played none other than Kamen Rider V3, Owl Ranger from Go Ranger, and Zubat, just to name a few. Hasei Takano, who played Ichimonji in this movie, also played Tezuka, aka Kamen Rider Raya in Kamen Rider Ryuki. And last but not least, the late Hideo Yamamoto reprises his role as Dr. Shinigami one more time in this movie. His lines were dubbed over by another actor, but it's still him, acting even in death. Besides, who else could play Dr. Shinigami? I hate that old guy. The subplot. I mean, it hardly had anything to do with this movie. I guess I'm supposed to feel sorry for them just because they're dying. Even when you find out who they really are and what happened to them, it doesn't help matter since you hardly care for them in the first place. Bottom line, this subplot filled with drama and sadness is both pointless and forced. The belts. Now, don't get me wrong, this was a cool upgrade on an old favorite, but keeping the Typhoon belts was, well, kind of redundant. The way they activated them in the show is to ride fast enough to make the buckle spin and thus transform in midair. Here it just kind of happens automatically. It would have been cool to see at least one jumping henshin during the movie, but what can you do? Final analysis? I give it an A+. This was a damn good Kamen Rider movie. Now this is how you update a Tokusatsu classic. The action is high grade, the plot is wonderfully revamped to fit a modern day setting, and it pays homage to Ishinomori's classic series, and it does all that in the time frame of an hour and a half. The only thing holding it back from getting my highest grade on this show is the subplot with the two hospital patients. If it didn't have that, it would probably be the best Tokusatsu movie ever made. The best part is you can actually find and own this movie in the States legally. Media Blasters released it on DVD, so if you can find this, definitely pick it up. It's the only Kamen Rider DVD released in the States, but that just proves how great it is. Check it out. Thus concludes my Toku Time 40th Anniversary of Kamen Rider Special. Well, until the next Toku Time, I'm Easy Rider. What the? Where am I?
Congratulations, Easy Rider. You have been chosen.
Chosen? For what?
You will become part of our clandestine organization.
Our sole mission is to spread hate throughout the world and corrupt the minds of good people with our beliefs.
Where we solve all our problems with force, aggression, and violence.
You will become our greatest weapon. What say you, Easy Rider?
Thanks, but no thanks. I'm already a registered Republican. I do have an offer for you three, though. You are welcome to die. I hate pushy evil organizations, don't you?
迫る初夏地獄の軍団我らを狙う黒い影世界の平和を守るため Go! Go! Let's go! 輝くマシンライダージャンプライダーキック仮面ライダー仮面ライダーライダーライダー
大丈夫か？
あなただったんだ。なぜ言ってくれなかったの？どうして私を助けてくれるの？
黙っていた方がかっこいいだろう。